Hello, welcome to Wednesday's Live, where I've got the worst hangover you can possibly think of. I'm just going to knock this off because it's flickering. Oh. So, there's two people watching. So, how are we? To be fair, early. So, just tested it, make sure everything's working. Sound all right? Just give me a thumbs up. Oh, nice coffee, that is. I got the worst hangover ever. I went to Pattaya last night. I was a little luck, and I got in about up to 4 or 5 o'clock. Rough as old boots. I've done nothing today. Oh, yeah, that's a lie. I've been to Com. But I took Com and bought some speakers and try out some stuff about this thing. About it. H for USB. I bought a light for my GoPro. What else is broken? Yeah, loads of stuff broken. Yeah. My microphones are not working properly. That's why people are moaning. Everything's in mono. So that's going to cost me another 150 or 200 quid, something like that. Oh, I went to the water park yesterday. That was all right. Anybody want to say anything in the chat? Because I'd be talking to myself otherwise. So that's issues working. A lot of different stuff. So, hello. Welsh by Webby said hello. Am I the only one that's talking? That's going to interact on you? Wow, that would give me much alive if there's me, 12 people. I said, oh, man, it's only 12 people. Me, 12 people, and no one message. It's cool, eh? Check this out. Which is me talking out. So it's 16 people watching. Oh, there we are, look. Welsh 32. Hello. So there's just me and you, Welsh boy. Welsh. So it's just me and Welsh 32. That looks it. This is going to be a cracking live stream, this, isn't it? I know how to move from anyway. Anybody haven't subscribed to my other channel, WBW Live, where it's just all live streams. Much better, this one. It's the Sunday one's an organized one. This one's just a random. I put it on. Probably everyone's in work, I think. 10 to 8. Yeah, everyone's in work. So maybe they're not the best idea to do one on a Wednesday. Or maybe do one later on the night. Just another old Ford worker. There we are. Effing day from hell in work, mate. Hopefully you're having a better one. Not really. We are down there. I went to the water park yesterday. That was all right. I spent 10,000 baht yesterday. I can't be doing that. Actually, I will be going home skint. So, an ex-Ford worker. So, where do you work? Jag, Zita, AJ, what one's that? Sigma, Pag. That's all. I think it's only headlines. Steve, sorry to you. You had a bad day. It's not very good, is it? Remember Cotty and Magenda? I'm not him. I'm God that. Oh, nice guy he wasn't. Made out he was everyone's friend, but nah, he wasn't. It's like I swiped these from a restaurant. That's shocking, isn't it? It's like an Wheels up on the 22nd for me. We'll give you a shout and buy you a beer. Just mate, that's my birthday on the 14th. Hey mate, coming over next week from Sydney. Might catch you for a beer or 10. Yeah, no problems. I'm struggling today, boys. I'm not gonna lie, right? She's in bed. She booked herself into a hotel last night. Yeah, she booked herself in a hotel. We argued, as all couples do. We got we were getting on very well. On the plus side, 6 weeks in counting. Happy days. Hope to see you out here, Steve. Uh, yeah, we argued. So she stayed on the bottom of the street. I wouldn't open the door to her. She's got to realise, right? I've only got, it's only me has got a key card for the condo. She can put as much air as she wants downstairs. They won't let her in. They will not let her in. Look at this, right? These are, hello, mate. All right. Look, these are got to go to bin. Look at this, man. I spent a lot of money, right, in Topcom, which I don't like to buy at Topcom because it's all copies, rubbish. Crap it is. Oh, I had to buy ours as well. Sound thing because mine's not working on my laptop. I'm thinking of investing in a proper PC, a tower, so like big screen. That actually moves to a bigger place, so it's too fucking small. Yeah. So, hope you're well, Steve. Yeah, I'm all right, mate. All right, boyo. Hope you're well from Philippines. I miss John GM. Do you know what, right? All right, young man in the mid fuck the body like me. Young man in the oh yeah, young man in the fuck the body like. Well, I can't swear. I can't swear. That's fine. I swear on the other channel. And if anybody haven't subscribed to that channel, you are actually missing out because this is a boring life, right? I'm not even enthusiastic myself. I have noticed how much your voice has changed since you first arrived in Thailand. You sound proper gruff now. I sound like this anyway. This is how I sound. And I'm gonna have to buy, like I said, I'm gonna buy some new headphones, some new microphones. I think because I don't know if anybody with techies you, but it only plays in mono. So, hi, Di. All right, mate. How's it going? How's work? How's the new car? Uh, it's only recorded in mono. So, I'm a bit gutted for that. Sat on the bar down at number 2 watching Webby. Jesus. Still waiting for the Castle Club Part 2. Mate. I don't even. You ever visit the castle in the end? I I went in. I made a video about it. I went in. Watch my videos. I got a video coming up now on mid Sunday. Pretty good one actually. Sounds all the bollocks on it, man, because well, like I said, it's rubbish. I made one in the water park. That was fun. Just finished work now for Easter. 5 days. Oh, is it Easter weekend? Is it? For Easter, 5 days off. Happy days. And yeah, the car's going well there. Happy days. Do you know, I didn't even know it was Easter. Oh, anybody want to buy me an Easter egg? I see it on the news, say, big problems. Cadbury's haven't called them Easter eggs, they call them because they don't want to offend people. Joking it. I'm coming to Thailand to live from the UK. Will buy you my first beer. Yeah. Will you buy me my first beer? No. Is the answer. No, I will not buy you your first beer. Where did you stay last night, mate? I stayed in my condo. She stayed at the bottom of the. She stayed in a hotel down the bottom. Very tight. Very honest. Very honest. You ask me a question. I know you can put an LOL. You ask me a question. Would I buy you your first drink? And I quite clearly said, no, I wouldn't, because I wouldn't. Where did you? Where I stayed, you, right? She stayed in the grand thing down the bottom of Soy 5 on the way up to our condo. I can't be arguing with that anymore. I just do my head in. She do my sweet in. And you back it off into oblivion. I haven't seen you with donkeys. I don't know what's happening with you. Right? Yeah, so the castle you can quite easily watch. Oh my God, I didn't know it was Easter coming up either. No, it's not me. I didn't know it was. Will has quite rightly said, I'm here 8 months with him. So he's saying he's been here 8 months with me. And I've not bought him a drink. No. They say Scots are tight, Welsh are tighter. She taking all my money, Will. You know that. I owe no money. I'm skint. I have to start doing lives every week. I'm begging you lot to buy me a coffee or put money into my wife's account. Just be begging like all the other YouTubers now. Tell everyone I'm skint. I was drunk last night, man. And I got to be honest, so I don't know how people are saying there's a good vibe at the moment in Pattaya, because I'm not seeing that. You'll be starting lives every night. Yeah, but all depends if the money comes in. Well, I am here at a ka-ching yet, so no. I'm doing that, right? I know I'm real miserable. I am miserable today. I'm doing to get people to join my other channel, WBW Live. The reason I wanted to, what club did I show? That new club you showed recently, is it at the end of Walking Street, Steve? What club? I haven't showed any club. I don't know, Andrew got me mixed up with someone else. Yeah, and the reason I wanted to subscribe to my other channel is because I can say what I want and we can have some good talk about everything. Being very careful this week. Last week, my live was no ads on it. No ads. I put on some summary or some bloody thing. Oh, sorry, mate. That club. No, that's in the dark side. That's it's huge. It's probably the size of. It's probably the size of Walking Street. It's huge. Right, buy him a drink and me and go out and do a live for you all. You don't go out, Will. I don't know why you're making out you go out. I haven't seen you for ages. He's hibernating, he is. Do you think you will ever stay in Thailand long term, or is money a factor? No, money's not a factor. Not a factor at all. I got to be careful, mind. The same everywhere. You got to be careful. Got to be careful no matter where you live. Everybody who watches the pennies, don't they? Yeah, of course, money's a factor. I was talking to a couple of old guys last night, and look at that, that's gone to 10 now. Let me have a look what's going on there. Pete's sick. There we are, I'm back. Look at that, right? Easy now, innit? I made so many mess ups, right? Technical, Steve always has technical problems. Just the screen froze. I don't know if it's this thing I bought from 2Com, probably is. Right. Yeah, but I was talking to a couple of old codgers last night, and we were talking about bits and bobs. And I said, I'm thinking of doing a video, right? And I hate these videos, right? Hate them about the pros and cons of living in Thailand, or 5 things I like and 5 things I don't. I, I never, I never liked them. But I said, what I like about this place is what I hate about this place, right? I come to Thailand. 1, I like to party. 2, I like women. 3, I like to do stuff to women, right? Um, the weather, the weather's fantastic, right? I love the weather. The climate's amazing, but you've permanently got aircon on it, or you've got a fan blowing on it. Um, it's crazy. You're in bed and you've got the aircon on. You've got a quilt over you as well, right? Don't know if that's a British thing or not. So the weather I love, but because of the weather, I've got to have aircon blowing in my face, which I don't like. I don't like aircon, and I got to have a fan blowing on me. Again, I don't like. See the fan there? Like, see the fan there. So, second one, right, is which is, how should I say this? Back home, right? The reason we all come here is because it's easy to get action with a woman, right? And when you first come out here, you're obsessed with when you're doing things. You're looking at them, thinking, "Oh my God, this is amazing! This is amazing! Look how beautiful she is! Look how beautiful it is." I can tell you 100%, right? That wears thin, right? So when you're doing things, all the fun of it goes out. So you're looking at it, and it's just normal. So you're thinking, I'm bored of this now. So what you come out here for was you get quite bored quickly of the things you come out here for. I'm trying to be very careful on this channel. On the other channel, I wouldn't. I'd say any old rubbish. So yeah, so you get bored of what you come out here for. The party life. I don't believe anyone partied like I did when I first came out here in 6 months. I partied like I've never partied before. That wears thin. The girls wear thin. Everything wears thin. Everything wears thin. Yeah. I was in Pat. I was in Pattaya, and last night, and I was bored. And I haven't been to Pattaya for ages. I was bored. I was sitting in a bar and I was bored. A girl, oh, Dice said Easter egg fun sent. It's all right. I always like, if somebody sent me anything, I always like to say thanks. Oh, wow, that's amazing, man. Thanks, thanks, thanks a lot. That's really, that's wow. I didn't expect that. Thanks very much. So, Di's bought me a few Easter eggs. That's nice of you, Di. That is. It is, honestly. I, I don't expect anyone to send me anything on the Wednesdays, but yeah, that was nice. So yeah, so I'm sitting in a bar last night, and happy Easter Day. I really mean that, mate, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Hello, Pauline. All right. So yeah, I was sitting in a bar last night. I was bored with my brains. And a girl came over. She said, "Hey, can you buy me a drink?" I'm like, "I haven't missed that because you don't get that you don't get that over here." It is dead. It is dead at the moment, and you know the the girls who are they're as thick as shit. It's it's thing in air. It's as thick as shit. When demand drops, they put the prices up. When demand is high, they they drop the price. It's uh, it's crazy. It's absolutely ludicrous how these girls think. I say it on every one of my lives. I'll say it again. The quality is absolutely revolting. Um, oh, Welsh 32 sent me a super £2. Thanks very much, mate. Really appreciate that. I'm trying to look at the face. Your face rings a bell. It does ring a bell. But I'm real tired. I'm trying my damnedest to do an hour, yeah, right? And I will do an hour. I'm absolutely exhausted. I'm absolutely exhausted. Yeah, I was saying these girls are sick as dog shit. When demand is low, they drop the price. Sorry, when the demand is low, they put the bloody prices up. Um, it's thick as shit. Oh, Pauline Pickering, £5. Cheers, thanks very much. So that's really nice. Jesus, look at this. People are sending me money for Easter. That's nice. That's really nice. And I'll be doing a live Easter day then. Is it Easter on Sunday? I'll be doing a live on Easter. Yeah, listen. You get it. You get the bargains you get in on beer, right? Is crazy. There seems to be a price war on food. Everyone wants to do cheap beers now. Everyone wants to give beer away. Everyone wants to give food away. I don't care what anyone says, right? They're not making much money on beer and food. They're getting stupid and ridiculous, and with the bar fines and just puts you off. Like it just puts you off. I was talking to a guy last night, a new guy. Right, he's not a new guy. He's been there twice now. Lovely guy. I don't want to say his name. Took a girl out to kink. He paid a lot of money for her, but he was in a bar with her, and I bumped into him, and she was all over him. She was a really good-looking girl as well. She was all over him. And I thought, that's what Pattaya is about. That's what it should be about. But hey, what the hell can you do with it? Classic, right? Get some hobbies, mate. You're in the land of smiles and someone depressed. I'm hungover. That's what I am. Walking, I can't see that. I walk well. I don't. I walk to 7-Eleven. That's about it. Fishing, that's not gonna happen. Golf, that is gonna happen. I might actually, with the money that I've been sent now, I'll have a game of golf. I really appreciate the like. There's a couple of ways that you can send money. The super chats is one, but YouTube take 49% of that. So I'd want to like. I'm just thankful that anyone sends me money. But the super chats, they take 49%. Buy me a coffee, they take 5%. And Wise, they don't take anything. So if you pay into my Wise account, I get it all. Believe it or not. So, right, let's go through some of the messages. Yeah, I think, yeah, to be fair, right, I am a bit depressed. I am. I am starting to get, but my daughter's here next week or the week after. So I'm going to Phuket. Next week. So I'm going for a week. Taking her with me as if we're still together. I think she's depressing me. She's starting to really irritate me. She's really starting to get on my nerves. She got on my nerves in the water park yesterday. I was looking around, right? And there was loads of men with women. They're all laughing and they're all on their arms around each other, and they like we all seem to be like having a ball. And I weren't. And I sort of, I don't know, I sort of noticed it more yesterday that maybe this is running its course. Suitcase by the door there. Suitcase by the front door. She's packed that about 15 times. Have you met Welsh Windmid? No, I haven't. He's messaged me a few times on YouTube, or he's commented a few times. Yeah, maybe I'll meet up with him. Give him a few tips on how to edit, because if he edited a bit, like he's got the bloody PowerPoint thing on it, that's not good. If he could edit a little bit better, or have a bit of rhythm, he would be all right, because he is quite knowledgeable. He gives some good advice. Hi, Webby, is Tony. You've got Songkran coming up soon. Good luck dodging the water. Oh, I know. And my daughter's having a week of that. That should cheer me up. But listen, I don't have on Songkran. I do mind one day of it. Pauline says, we're in Swansea Friday night. Crack and Nose Castle. Oh, I haven't been to Wine Street for ages, Pauline. I still love Wine Street. Do you know, I love Swansea better than Cardiff, because you've got the big long road. Just go down there, jump in the bars, right? Boom, boom, boom. You can bar up all you like. With Cardiff, you've got to flipping walk, and if it's raining, it's rubbish. Give me Swansea for Cardiff any day. Most bars make all the profit on lady drinks. The average punter spends twice as much on lady drinks as they do on their own drinks. I get where you're coming from, but I don't necessarily agree with that. I tell you what I'm noticing, genuine. I tell you what I'm noticing in town. Seems to be a lot of couples here, right? Hell of a lot of couples. There seems to be a hell, and I mean a hell, of a lot of guys in bars all sitting on their own, not interested in the girls, not wanting the girls, because the girls, which is mental, because that's what Pattaya is about. They sit in the bars, not showing any interest whatsoever, because, I mean, I don't go up and talk to them, because I believe they've had an absolute guts full of the rubbish that they keep on spouting out, right? And the nonsense and this. Now is some are saying I want to leave the bar unless you pay me up front. If that catches on, right? God help Pattaya, right? God help Pattaya and God help the Pattaya trips, because men will stop coming here, right? I see it already. You think, oh, Webby's full of this, Webby's full of that. Webby's got his nose on the ground, right? And he knows what's going on, and it's not very nice. I'm coming to Thailand on my own. Wouldn't know anyone, but got to get out of the UK. I hate the UK, but I'm going to move to Thailand soon as my house is sold. Do not sell your house. Take it off the market and rent it, right? And rent it. That's what I would do, right? I would rent it. Get a regular income. Your house price will carry on going up. The rent will carry on going up. Rent's for it, stay the same. The honeymoon period is over. Steve, I've been here so long, right? When I came here to live, there wasn't a honeymoon period. I just had like an extended holiday, if that makes sense. But I get what you're saying about the honeymoon period. Not Wine Street, it's a castle. We do a lot of paranormal nights. Oh, tidy. When are you planning on coming out here, Pauline? Huh? We have to have a chat on Messenger. Message me on YouTube. Message me on Facebook. My Facebook page is Welsh Boy Webby. So anybody that wants to message me, that's the place. Add me as a friend. I'll add you back, and you can message me on Messenger. So I don't know if you can see them. They're the people that sent me on Super Chat, 2 Super Chats. Amazing. Thanks very much. So let's have a little, see what we got here now. Welsh Boy Webby. Steve Ackerman. For bars with ladies, the model is all about the lady drinks. Most could give away customers drink for free. Yeah, Steve, I know, mate, right? I mean, if you are the Steve Ackerman that's got all these bars. I was in one of your bar the other day. It was the girls were so busy, right? It was awesome in there. The girls were so busy, I couldn't get a drink, right? And I left, and it's the only time I left, and I wasn't annoyed, if that makes sense. I looked around, the girls were having an absolute amazing time. Your customers were having an absolute ball, right? So the fact that I couldn't get served, I totally got it. When I got up to walk out, the manager looked as if to say, "What the hell's going on?" And as I got outside the door, one of the girls said, "Oh, I'm over sorry. I should have served you." And I'm thinking, yeah, you should have. But I also understand because you were all having a ball and earning a lot of money out of these customers because there seemed to be a lot of rich guys in that bar at the time. So if it is you, Steve, I am in. And to be fair, I've messaged you a few times. You always message back when I say something about your bars. Webby, mate, you're not bloody depressed. You're not bloody depressed, Fanny. Not every day can be a blast, mate. Too many eyes you're having, geezer, living the dream. Yeah, that's absolutely spot on. And I've always said Pattaya is up and down, up and down, up and down. 100% is up and down. But the downs are much better than the ups back in the UK. But yeah, I totally agree. Dude, look at this. I normally catch up on these messages. I'm way down. We are thinking of going somewhere in October. Get here. I'll show you around, Pauline. Unless it's a council house, don't dread that out. I totally disagree with you. I totally disagree with you. I will never sell my house. I've always got an exit back to the UK, and anybody that I haven't is offering rockers, right? Best thing I ever done was rent my house out. I don't manage. I manage it myself. This thing about you can't manage a property in Thailand is absolutely nonsense. You got WhatsApp. They WhatsApp me. The boiler's blown up. No problem. Put a new boiler in. Happy days. Easy. Right. Met a few Brits in at La China without near Wombat Bar. Owner sits outside. Looks like Dave Courtney. All right. Would you agree, Webby, that it's cheap rent out there and best to keep your capital rather than buying a condo out there? I would never buy a condo out there. Not unless they were giving it away, unless I could get a complete bargain off them. I don't mind renting. I rent is a quarter. No, it's about 35% of my rental when I get back home. Right, my house is owned by 3 people, so not worth renting. I got back up with my money as I've got a lot of crypto. Well, up to you, but I'm saying don't do it, right? House prices go up and up and up, mind. If you have for 5-6 years and you want to go back to the UK, you've had it. Oh, Steve Ackerman, 1,000 baht. Just Steve, thanks, mate. I really appreciate that, back. And that club I was in, mate, of yours, was awesome. Honestly, I was with my mate Will, and the pair of us left. Right, we had no intentions of having fun. We just went in there to have a few drinks, and the atmosphere in there was amazing. Let's just say there was a couple of girls playing pool, which was very entertaining. You know what I'm talking about, Steve. It was everyone was having a blast. It was rammed in there, and it was only like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I thought, hey, I like this place, and I do actually go to a lot of your clubs, your gentlemen's clubs. They're good. They're good fun. Dave Courtney was a legend. He shot himself in October last year. I don't know, but I didn't know him. Steve, cheers again, mate, for that. Hiya, Webby, love your videos coming out during June. Watching your videos give me a good idea what to do when I get there. Been there plenty of times, but this time traveling around. Mate, if you're going to travel around, don't go to Pattaya first, right? Because you get stuck here. I guarantee you, right? The amount of plans I had, and I live here. I had plans of going all over the place. I was going to go here, there, and everywhere. I haven't been anywhere. The only place I've been is her village. And that was a nightmare. I went out twice. Complete nightmare. Let's celebrate the 3rd super on a live stream. Renting is best. Same as a woman. Why pay when you can rent? I'm thinking exactly the bloody same. To be honest, I'm thinking exactly the same. Renting is best, same for women. Steve said, didn't text came through. I think bar what I got in the laptop was supposed to say thanks for coming in the bar. Next round on me. Oh, cheers, Steve. So I'll have to go to the bar and say, Steve have said I can have a chang, right? Is that okay, Steve? Which bar would you like me to go to? Because the one I went to was on Soy Chayapun, and I can tell you now, right? I had a blast there. When I went with my, no, I'm not going to say it, right? I went there in March, and I had an absolute ball for very little money. I was well impressed, right? Well impressed. I went in to see the extension that you've done, so you now know what bar I'm talking about. Yeah, great atmosphere. The girls, I mean, listen, you know damn well that they're not tens, but they're fun and they're a good laugh and they're good value for money. That's all I'm going to say on this channel. Steve, you want to watch on the other channel on a Sunday, mate? Right? All I'd say anything on there. 1,000 baht, Webby. It's a bar fine on Soy 7. Some of these bars are even more than 1,000 baht now. The bar fines used to be, and Steve will bear me out on this, the bar fines used to be, right, a token, a gesture, right, to the bar, because the bar girls was only on a couple of thousand baht. Some of these girls, right, some of them are on 15,000 baht for a 10-day contract. Why the hell would they want to do anything? And then the bars gotta increase the bar fines to pay for the girls, and it's just a vicious circle. Crazy. Why am I the only female on you? I don't know, Pauline, right? But message me on Facebook and we'll have a chat, is it? Right? We'll have a little chat. A-Stone's just started in Wales, mate. Right, no problems. Steve said, Club Fate on Boomerang opens 6 p.m. till 4 a.m. If you're out late, it gets pretty crazy in here. Heavens above, not one of mine. It's also great on that strip. Do you know, I can honestly say this, right? Honestly. That's the only soy I don't go to. I just, no idea why. I just don't like to go to Soy Boomerang. I don't know if I've changed, because I love LK Metro, right? I love it. It's cheap as chips, right? It's good fun, and everybody knows me on there, so I don't get much hassle. But I can't work out why I don't go to Boomerang. I went in Club Fate April last time. I messaged you, I did, Steve. I said, you, Jesus, the girls in here are shocking. You said, yeah, I think we need to change them, right? But what was going on in there, right, was bonkers. It was absolute bonkers. I was sitting there, and I've seen everything in Pattaya. I was sitting there thinking, hey, some good action, yeah. Manager comes straight over, asked me, was I okay? Asked me, did I want anything? Happy days. That's all we want today. That's all we want from a manager. We don't want to pester you for drinks. Just want to come over, say hello, and then bugger off. Right? That's all we want. I had some good afternoons and nights in your bar, Steve. Speak soon off to change Mum's pants. That's terrible. Boomerang was always a fantastic daytime place. Club 55 and naughty. Then I buy a bar and it all changes to a late night club, which is annoying. Yeah, do you know what, right? Yeah, I get that. I just can't understand how that soy. And I'd like you to enlighten me. Why would you go over that part of soy Macau? I just can't for life. If I was going to buy a bar, I'd buy a bar in soy Chayapur, which I got no intentions of buying a bar. Steve, you want to buy a bar and put my name on it, and you could give me like 10% or something? I don't mind that, Steve, because it's your money. So I haven't got no issues with that whatsoever. But no, on a serious note, I don't go to Soy Boomerang. And if somebody said to me, would you go to Soy Boomerang? I'd say no. I'd say no. When people ask me what's the best gentleman's club, I like the Den. I like Maggie Mays. That's about it. They're probably the two that I would go to. You got for a go-go's, I stay well clear of them. But if I meet up with a couple of subscribers who I take out, Destiny a go-go, 65 baht before 10 o'clock. Used to be 60 baht before 10:30. Sit there, aircon room, look at a couple of girls, happy days. Angels upstairs is awesome. They've started doing shows like Sticky Vicky used to do in Benidorm. So they're all right. Upstairs in Kink is another must if you're on holiday. Personally, I think go-go bars are rubbish. They're not good. They're not good value. It's all money orientated. They've got no interest in anything apart from taking money off you. Gentlemen's clubs, in my opinion, are absolutely awesome. They got a couple in John TM, Pasha, great place. They give free food in there. You go and have a Sunday lunch in there. You got to spend 280 baht, and to be fair, they don't even monitor it. So if you go and spend, I don't know, 2 drinks and it's 180 baht, they won't say, oh, hang on, you've got to spend another 100. They say, oh, go and have food. Sea horse is all right. Yeah, it's happy days. It all started, like Stephen said, it all started changing when the bar that I now, the bar that is now Playgirls becoming a go-go, then more becoming go-go's, then Heavens Above moved in, which is half a go-go. Yeah, I don't understand these half a go-go's. A few years ago, I'd have been happy to do a bar. I'm doing my final bar now, and that's the end of them. A final Maggie Mays on the dark side of the swimming pool, and we're done. Happy days, and I hope I can come to the opening. I went to the opening in Cat Flaps, and I become ill. I have to go home, Steve. Webby, how do you keep yourself insured health-wise out there by Thai insurance or internet? Quite clearly, Tony, you haven't watched my videos. I haven't got any insurance whatsoever. I can't get insurance because I had a blood clot which nearly killed me. So they won't insure me for blood clots. They won't insure my heart. They won't insure bugger all. The only thing they insure me is the things that I don't need. So I saw that. So I haven't got any insurance. And the insurance they offered me was, I'm trying to work it out. It was £4,500 or £4,200 now, not baht, a year, and 6,500 excess. So I'd have to have a claim of over 11,000 before they pay 1 baht. Ain't happening. Webby, how do you like Steve? Maybe we can give you some beer cards for the opening to give away as prizes to your subscribers that are here in Pattaya. That'd be awesome, Steve. And you can give me a load of beer cards as well. Nick, that would be awesome if you are serious. I know that you probably got loads of messages, but I got you on Messenger because I used to speak to you last year when I came over here, tell you how unhappy I was about things, and you just used to laugh. Like I messaged you about 5 or 6 times. Yeah, if you want to give me some beer cards and tell me the dates that you're opening, I'll give them out, no problem, and I will give them out, and I'll actually bring them to the place with you. And happy days, I can come. I can have a free night or free afternoon on a pub, and maybe and I'll bring some of my subscribers with me. No issue whatsoever, mate. Webby, have you been to Kiss on the dark side? No, I haven't. I've been to a couple of places on the dark side lately since I bought my new motorbike. It was like, I don't know, I'm sort of getting a little bit attached to the dark side. I seem to go over there and I just seem to have a nice vibe over there. Would I live over there? Probably not. Yeah, probably not. I probably wouldn't live over there. I love Jogja. Pattaya's too easy, accessible to all the crazy stuff. So no, I wouldn't go there. Again, I mind if the rent was free, I would. I like it in Jogja at the moment. Can't wait to go to Phuket. Have a look at that. Maybe I'll spend a couple of months down there. Don't know. Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? Where be any other problems, just fly home for free treatment. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Right? If I'm ill, I fly home. I know a lot of people say, you can't. Yes, you can. Right? When I do come to Thailand, I can sort out people's Amazon Fire Sticks. Whoa. That's coming off. I'm deleting that. Right? Well, I'm going to delete it if I know that. If I know, I'll delete it. Right? You ain't advertising illegal stuff on my website or my YouTube. Right? So that's not happening. So I'm going to delete it, not because I didn't like the comment, because I don't care what you write. Sorry, that's all right. You can say sorry. I'm just going to delete it because it's illegal, mate. Right? And I'm trying to. God, right. What have I done now? Hang on. I got it. Right. Right. Remove. An option. Get off that option. Yeah, I'm gonna delete that, right? Just because it's illegal, and I don't want to be associated with it, even though I can do it myself. If you know what I mean. I'm trying to delete. Look how long it takes me to delete something. Remove. Yeah, so I'm gonna spend a lot of money the next couple of weeks, and probably buy a new computer, new screen, new this. Might buy a new phone. Might buy a lot of stuff. I don't know. See how I feel. See how I think. But this is Wednesday. It's all right, isn't it? Serious about the beer cards. I'll message on Facebook and sort you out with a pack of them. Just not the Guinness ones. Steve, man, happy days. You got my like I said, you got my message. We are on Facebook together. I'm your friend on Facebook. Message me, mate, and 100% I'll hand them out. Right? I'll hand them out and I'll bring. I got a lot of friends here anyway. I'll bring them with me. I removed the comment for you, and I think I did as well. So on my live, Steve has quite kindly said that he's going to donate a couple of cards, and whoever's here, right, message me on Facebook. I'll wait for Steve to give me the date that it opens, or whenever he wants to give me cards for any of his clubs, Maggie Mays or Cat Flaps or whatever. I'll pick them up from Steve. I'll have one, and I'll take whoever is in town at the same time. All depends how many Steve is going to be generous to hand over. But I'm sure Steve will expect in return that some of you enjoy yourself with the girls, right? You don't want to sit there having, I don't know, 3 or 4 drinks or whatever he's offering to hand out, and then you bugger off. I don't think he wants you to do that. I think he wants you to go into his bars and enjoy yourself, if you know what I mean. But cheers, Steve. Thanks, mate. I really appreciate that. Right, any other questions? I've been on now for 50 minutes. Any other questions? Anyone want to say any more? I'm actually enjoying the Wednesday live. I'm just going to get a Coke. Just going to get a Coke. Right, I'm back. Got my Coke. Beautiful. Yeah, the Wednesdays are going right now. Get your tech from Japan. Saw you today trying to negotiate your meat machine down side of Tucum. You did okay. Oh, why don't you call me, Eddie? Why don't you call me? I've got a motorbike license, mate, right? So I can drive at really, really slow pace, right? And when I turn the corners here, it's so easy to put your foot down. I actually enjoy navigating my skills on the X Max. The Aerox, a piece of piss, you just zip at anywhere. It just flies anywhere. But the X Max is a little bit more harder to turn. I shouted at a Thai woman today, right? A tramp, right? Don't it F off. Yeah, the tops are a giveaway, you know. I'm the act normally, but I wear a helmet now. I was driving up Soy 7 today, right? And I turns around, the bike around, and this woman, tramp she was, right? Screaming, hey, 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 hey. She thought I was going to hit the motorbike. I said, I stopped me. I said, you're stupid, man. I'm miles off the bloody thing, right? She was yakking, and then a lot of girls started shouting at her in the bars. And some guy, I think he's from America, said to me, he was way off that bike. I said, yeah, I know. I said, exactly. I said, I know what the hell she was on about. Shut my head in. But yeah, I do like driving my X-Max. Webby, what size is your condo? 35 square meters. And if you live in here, it's too small. Right? So a word of advice, if you live in here, if you can afford it, get a bigger condo because 35 square meters is not enough. I can tell you right now. Right? It ain't enough. It's just not enough. It ain't. And if you've got somebody coming to live with you, right, then that's even worse. Well, a message or boring will just stays in all day now. He does. So anyone want to give me any more messages? Obviously, send me any more money. No. Anyone want to message me? Any questions you want to ask about the town? Town's dead. I don't care. I don't care what anyone tells you on YouTube. Town is dead, right? The town is dead. The girls are awful, right? They're asking ridiculous money, and the bar fines are absolutely crazy. So what needs to happen is, right, the bar fines need to drop, but I also understand a bar owner will be saying, well, hang on, if I don't pay these girls money, I can't, they won't work, yeah, right? So the girls are commanding more money, and it's just going to get worse, right? Mark my cards, it's going to get worse. Change your BPM to Japan and order and have them delivered to Thailand with DHL. It's a lot cheaper than getting it Europe. Jazz, thank you very much. So you'll stay in John DM after your current lease runs out. God knows. I honestly don't know. I don't know where the hell I'm going to stay. I'm going to stay on. I am a little bit longer. I don't want to talk to her. I don't want to talk to her anymore. Love is not running smoothly in Thailand, right? Love in his condo as it's dropping by the day. Let's just say that. And that's all I can see is her suitcase. She's all ready to go. She's back there. She's back there. Toothbrush. The toothbrush on top there. I can't look at her laughing. I will never, ever, ever move to Pattaya. Don't ask me why. Right? I just don't want to live there. I don't even like. I know it sounds mad, right? I don't even like driving around there. Hi, Wendy. Just got home and see your. He means Webby. Not Wendy. I'm definitely not a Wendy. I'm definitely not a Wendy. So, oops, Webby, there we go. Right? Yeah, I'm doing a live, and I'm doing these lives to get you all to go over to Welsh Boy Webby, WBW Live, right? On a Sunday, that's where all the bark happens, right? That's where all the absolute carnage goes on. The lives, I love my Sunday lives, right? And Steve, if you're not doing anything, right, mate, 8 p.m. on Sunday, go over to WBW Live, right? I'll message you the thing, and you can have a chat with a lot of boys that are new and come over here. They would love to have a couple of free tickets, a couple of free beers, and I'll take them to your clubs. Hi mate, I'm working on the M5 on nights for 5 days, saving for my holiday late May. Can you tell me the best bars in Rumpole? Best bars, they're all about the same. They're all about, honestly, they're all about the same. At the moment, Rumpole Complex is dead. Everywhere's dead. Soy 7 is dead. Soy 5 is completely dead. Soy White House, dead. There's a bar there, right? I would never, ever, ever. I'd be watching Sunday, usually in bed with a hangover that day, so nothing else to do. Oh, Steve, join the club, man. Right? Got a terrible hangover today. Absolutely murder. Right? We've argued like hell. I got in about 5, which I thought, or perhaps 4, which I thought was late enough. Oh no, they'll shit in bed. I wanted to stay out, so I didn't answer the door. So she had to stay in a She had to stay in a hotel. She had to stay in a hotel down the bottom of the street. She got in half a steak this morning. So saw that. Right? But yeah, it's funny when you see you got a hangover. Right? People say, "Oh, don't you go drinking? Right? You come to Thailand, don't go drinking." I will, and I'll enjoy myself. I'll party. Yeah, so Pattaya is definitely off my thing. I will not be going. I hate Pattaya. What else we got? Yeah. All right, we're on the Rumble Complex. Listen, people say, "Oh, it's a great vibe." Yeah. Well, it's not. It's not. It's brilliant, yeah, right? It's brilliant, right? I am a Pattaya boy. I love it. I love this place. I love Pattaya. I love John TM. I love the bars. I love the women. I love everything that you lot love, right? But it's not buzzing, yeah, right? And awesome vibe, yeah, and amazing, yeah, right? Because if it's amazing, yeah, now, what's it like in high season when it is amazing? If you know what I mean. There's got to be times when it's not amazing. It can't be amazing every day. There's highs and lows, same as everything, yeah. Just wish the girls would come back. And if I go to Phuket on the 4th, and the women are better down there, and a better value, and better service, and better everything else, I would come back, and I would say on my lives, everybody needs to head down to Phuket. I can't see that because it's very expensive down there, right? But some of these girls, and I use the term girls, and I've been out where they try to fleece people who haven't been here before, asking 10,000 baht. No, that's not the norm, right? That's not the norm. But I haven't seen a girl that's worth 10,000 baht anywhere. I love the low season, Webby. We are in control. They want our money big time. I love low season myself. I said on my live Sunday, I don't care if nobody ever comes to Pattaya ever again. Just leave the whole of Pattaya and John TM to me. Right? I want it all. I want it all just for me. Low season is the best. Someone said to me, should I come high season or low season? I'd say low season. Low season. And you can get freebies on low season. There we are. I said it. Right? You can't just walk in and say, "Oh, can I have a freebie?" They'll piss off. But you can get freebies. I can tell you that now. Wait, Webby. Live on a Wednesday. Hope all is good with you. We'll be in contact. Will the contract thing for the bar girls ever change? Do we think? I don't know. Ask Steve. Steve, if you're still watching, uh, can you give your honest opinion, right? Or if you think I'm talking shit, right? If you think I'm talking absolute rubbish, I'd rather you say, no, this boy is talking shit, right? I want you to give your honest opinion. I know you are a straight talking guy. What's your honest opinion on the way the bar fines are going in Pattaya? And I know you dropped the salary, I believe, about 6 months ago, right, to conquer this bar fine crazy rubbish. So if you are still watching, I'd love your honest opinion and can be as long as you want with a message, and I'll read it out because you own a lot of bars here. You've got a bit of influence here. What's your honest opinion of the bar fine and the way it's going? Right, here we go. Right, and this is from a man who knows. I don't. Right, I know as a customer. Right, he pays these girls and he knows it all. Right, so well, he don't know it all, but he knows more than me. The way the world is going, I'm amazed the amount of bars in Pattaya. They all can't survive this. Hope I'm wrong, love. Thailand. Exactly. And there's a new complex opening up down the bottom of LK Metro. That's just what we want, right? It's some more bars here. Absolutely ludicrous. Right. Steve, Steve Ackerman have said, my honest opinion is the Go-Go's are done. 100% agree with you. Uh, unless they go back to 1,000 baht per day for the girls, it's over. Absolutely agree with you. Uh, they are all at nearly 2,000 baht per day, which means bar fines need to be over 3,000. And that's basically what I said before you read our message. So we both on the same um, page when it comes to bar fines. Uh, Gents clubs, there is still some money as the girls are on 600 to 800 baht per day. So you can set the bar fines at 1,000 baht start of the day, drop it to 500 baht 3 hours before closing, which is still reasonable. Well, I'll I'll add to that, right? Um, which I've said for months and months of my life, gentlemen's clubs are the way forward. And the reason I believe they're the way forward, you go into these gentlemen's clubs. Maggie Mays is no different, Steve. You go into these gentlemen's clubs, and you sit down, and nobody hassles it. No one bothers it, right? And you ring a bell, right? Now you tell me if I'm wrong. You ring a bell, and you order a drink. The girl will come and give you a drink, and she'll stand there for a minute or two, maybe have a conversation with you, and then she'll go. And what I like about the gentlemen's clubs are you are totally in control of everything in a gentlemen's clubs. The girls will come to you as and when you want them. So they're all spouting about everywhere. Or in Maggie Mays, I don't know if it's the same now, I haven't been there for a while. Used to be outside. And you say, oh, can you call the girl there with the short hair? Can you tell her to come and sit with me? It was, I'll say it, Steve, I'll say it. I may be wrong here, right? But I'm there or thereabouts. It was 300 baht for the curtain, and let's just say the girl was very reasonable price and an amazing service. So you can go into a gentleman's club, one or two beers, have your fun with the girls. You can stay on the premises if you've got a girlfriend in a condo or anything. It's discreet, and I believe it's excellent value for money. And you're not getting ripped off as you are in a go-go bar where it's just relentless asking for lady drinks. Buy me a drink, you buy him a drink, they're smashing them down as quick as they can. Buy me a drink, smashing them down as quick as they can. The days of them having a beer with you, I think is very few and far between. They're drinking little shots, hardly any alcohol in them, they're zipping them down as quick as they can, and they're expecting 3 or 4 drinks to your one in a go-go's. Go-go's to me are dead. They total shit. Waste of money, crap. Why would we pay to watch nonsense when the fun that I've seen in gentlemen's clubs are brilliant. And I'll work something out now. 1, 3. You could go to a gentleman's club, have fun, and work us out, have fun, right? All proper fun. Pay the bar, have 2 beers. If you don't buy the girl a drink, which you should buy a drink, but if you didn't want to, you'd have change out of 1,500 baht. If you didn't want full fun, you could have change out of 1,000 baht. And that's in a gentleman's club, including Steve's gentleman's clubs, because I've had some fun in there. Right. Hi, Webby. The small bars are always a laugh and cheaper than go-go's for everything. Best banter in the smaller bars. Yes and no. Yeah, I get what you're saying. I think there will be, Steve says, I think there'll be a trend soon for people holidaying on the dark side. Prices there are like 5 years ago still. Yeah, I agree, mate. And I tell you something, I went to Bang Chang, is it? I went to Bang Chang the other day. Now, let's get back to them days, right? Because that's what Pattaya needs. You know, you don't even get the flipping the things to wipe your head anymore. That's gone. That's gone. The days of the girl like having a drink and just standing there with him, that's gone. Everything seems to have gone, and it's not going the right way. I remember pre-COVID, and let's be honest, but COVID wrecked this place, right? I remember pre-COVID, you'd have your tackle played with before they asked you for a drink, and you were, I wouldn't say you was obligated to buy him a drink. You wanted to buy him a drink. You actually wanted to buy the girl a drink, whether you went with her or not. Now, that's all gone. Half of them, and there's a famous bar on Soy Bukau, right? I'd say 60, probably 70% of the girls don't even go. Don't even go out. There's men going in. I see it all the time. There's men going in there, right? And they buy lady drinks, and they all have another half, and all the girls are flirting and all that. And then I try to barfine them, only to be told, sorry, I don't go, right? I think it's brilliant. Lady drinks in Bang Chang still 100 baht. A lot of the dark side still 120, and there you go. There you go. I don't mind paying 120 baht for a lady drink. I know certain go-go's at 180 baht for a lady drink. You're not even getting it. You're not even having any fun. I bought a girl a drink, and she sat with me for a few minutes, and then went up. Bar and had another punter. Bought one. Mom was refunding my money. I was in a bar in Soy Rumpo, right? I was with a guy, and we were sitting there, and this guy's one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet, right? We are laid back, and he known this girl for a couple of months, and we were walking past the bar. She shouts his name. He goes over. She's nagging him to death. Come in, come in, come in, come in, come in. Right? And I'll see you for a long time and stuff like that. So I'm with her. So we sit down, and she goes off to see her friend somewhere. She said, I'll be back in an hour or so. I said, all right, whatever. So anyway, that's nothing to do with the story. Right? So anyway, this is where I thought this would never happen 6 years ago. 2 guys on the other side of the bar walks in, right? She leaves my mate. She already drunk. To be fair, she had a chan. She only drank about that much, right? Left the drink. I went over to these 2 guys. And my mate never said a word. And about 20 minutes later, right? About 20 minutes later, she still hadn't come back. So my mate said, I ain't paying that lady drink. I said, I don't blame him. I said, I'll bet you all the money in the world, right? I can get that girl over here in less than 30 seconds. He said, how? I said, what just that? So I called this old bird outside that was working there. I said, oh, come here, love, will you? She said, yeah. You want a drink? I said, no. Can you take our lady drink off my mate's bill? She said, right. I said, oh, that's fine. Right? I said, she's over there, mind. Right? So anyway, I knew this was going to happen. The girl didn't go over to the cashier to say, take the bill off. Right? She went straight over to the girl. The girl was seconds. Straight over. Oh, I'm sorry. My mate said, look, first of all, you nagged me to come in this bar. Nagged me. Secondly, he said, I bought you a drink. I know you're over there. You've been over there for 20 odd minutes. I didn't even want to come in yet. She said, up to you. He said, it is up to me, and I don't want to buy it. Right? Now, this is the old saving face, right? But she was mortified, let me tell you. She grabs the whole bill. So his drink was on it as well. She said, I'll pay this bill. He said, great, happy days. She went back over to the two guys. Lady drinks are there for the time. Steve can agree or disagree. That's up to him, right? Lady drinks are there for the girls' time, right? Now, if the bar's busy and the girl is going to go and serve other people, that's not an issue, right? That's not an issue. If I bought a girl a drink and she said, oh, look, I got to go and serve him, I don't care about that. What I care about is, and so does everybody else, you buy a lady drink, right? They stay there. They stay with him. Now, if you're only going to buy him one drink, you can't expect the girl to stay there for like 3 hours, mate. So I would expect the girl to say, look, sorry, I have to go work. No problem. But if you're buying a girl a lady drink, she plonks that down next to you and then buggers off with another punter. There's no bar owner, I believe, or no cashier, I believe, should even question it. They should say, I totally agree with it. I'll take it off. You're paying for her time. You're not paying just because she works in a bar. Right? That's my opinion. Right. So at least I think that's what it's called. Club X looks good on the dark side. I don't know. I've never been there. Rent is also high in central Pattaya. Single units rent is pushing 50k baht per month on popular roads. Same size in Soy, KO something. It's 10. Oh, that's the dark side. It's 10 baht per month. 100k a month versus 12k for a double unit. Jesus. Well, there you go. Steve Ackerman, a fool on his money, had easily parted. I could have a penthouse for that at John T.M. Brackenmark. Yeah, Steve's on about bars, mate. He's on about Steve couldn't give a rat's ass about condos. He's on about bars. So my advice to any of you is, if any of you go to a bar, including Steve's bar, he play hell, when he play hell when he sees me, and the girl is not showing you any attention or just absolutely put the drink next to you and buggers off and can't even be bothered to drink it and completely blanks you dead, there's no way on this earth should you pay for that lady drink. None. No, not a chance. Not even if she can't even be bothered to ask me your name. She just says, oh, thank you very much for the drink. I'm off over there now to have a bit of fun with some else. And you just spent £4 or 160 baht. That absolute bag at all. But to be fair, I've never had that in any of Steve's bars. And I don't have it often either. I do buy drinks now. I do buy lady drinks. But I don't have any of that nonsense. Because you've got to be straight with them. Because these girls will walk all over you. They will walk all over you. Right? In murder they are. Right. Anyone else got anything to say? That's worse where we own in a bar. Oh my God, idiots. But it's not as if you got to, like, I don't know if people rent in a bar. But I would have thought that it's so much to rent a bar, and then you've got to pay other stuff. I don't know. I'm not a flipping. I don't know anything about it. But I would suppose you've got to pay key money and this and that and this, and got to pay certain people to leave you alone. I would have thought. I don't know. The 2 tequila lady drink offer in Car Flaps are the winner. If you know, you know. Yeah, is that you buy 2 drinks and then you have yours free? Is it something like that? Something like that, innit? But to be fair, they buy these changs for like 30 baht, 32 baht, I think, yeah? Something like that. Oh, there's a bar just up there charging 40 baht. 40 baht from 11 o'clock till 6 o'clock. The Cave has started selling 40 baht on LK Metro. 2 tequilas, take off a rack bear. It's girls' clothing offer. Oh, right. Sorry, I didn't know. Right. Maybe I'll have to, Steve, right. I'm going to have to do a little survey on your gentlemen's clubs, right? And I'll message you and I'll give you my honest, like I won't say I'm coming, I won't wear this, right? I'll wear a normal top so nobody knows that I do YouTube. And I'll come to every single one of you, every single one of you gentlemen's clubs, right? And I won't put it on YouTube. I'll message you and I'll say to you, this place got good service, this place is good service, this is not so good, this is amazing. And I'll give you a proper, honest review on every one of them. Have you been to any beach clubs lately? No, I haven't. I don't think I've ever been to a beach club. Do you know I've been here now, right? 14, 15 months, 15, 12, come up to 16 months I've been here, right? Or 15 months. I think I've been here 15 months. I've only ever been to Walker Street twice. That was to take my ex-girlfriend and my daughter there, right? Anyone who goes to Walker Street must be minted. Absolute minted. I wouldn't touch the place. I wouldn't touch it with a barge pole. You just walk up there, right? And you get fleeced. Everywhere, and I understand they got big rents, right? But everywhere is expensive as hell. Everyone's one big rip-off. It is. One big extortion. Absolute extortion. Being like, I don't know, I think it'd be the same when I go Phuket now. I get ripped off. Anyway, right, let's get back to why I'm doing these on a Wednesday. No other reason than to promote my other channel, WBW Live. Welsh Boy Webby, WBW Live. Subscribe to that channel. That's where we can talk absolute anything without the risk of my channel being pulled. Because some of the things that I was saying, YouTube are picking it up already. I don't know what it is I'm saying on air, but well, I do. But they say that it's not suitable for ads, which I actually agree it's not suitable for ads. I wouldn't want to be putting advertising baby powder or chocolate on some of these things of some of these lives that I'm doing. Absolute bonkers. So I'm going to put this up, right? And before anyone kicks off, let me copy that. Before anyone kicks off and says to me, oh my God, right? I'm just putting it there in case anybody wants to, right? That's the link for buying me a coffee. So if you want to click that, right, and you can buy me a coffee. Up to you. Don't have to buy me anything, right? I'm just saying it's there if you want to buy me a coffee because it's great that I have the super chat money, right? But YouTube takes 49% of everything I earn on a live, as the buy me a coffee takes 5%. And that's why I do the buy me a coffee. I always said I wouldn't do it until I realized why everyone else does it, because 49% is nothing short than extortion. Nothing else I can say about that. Right, so there it is. Totally up to you. Let's just move on. What else are we going to talk about? Is that it? Anybody want to say any more before I finish? I go on for another 10 minutes, then I can go for food. I'm going to wake you up because I might actually go stay in that hotel now because I've actually paid for it. It's down the bottom, right? I paid for it until tonight, so I'm actually got all days now. I might go down and stay in the hotel for a night. Paid for it. She wants to come in 8:30 after being out on a piss, right? It's not happening. It's not happening. She is one fiery little thing. I'm gonna tell you something. If you come in here, don't get a girlfriend. She's the last one I'm ever having, right? She's half my age and double the trouble. She never grateful. She never grateful for anything. She always cow. She does me anything. How I'm putting up with this, I don't know. So whatever I'm doing, if you're moving here, don't do it, right? Don't get yourself a girlfriend because it's a myth, right? If you get anyone, whether she's a bar girl or she works in reception in a hotel, none of them got a pocket percent. They're all skint. They all have gym money. So, fact. Right. Anyone else got any more to say, or is that it? Let's have some loves. There we are. There's some loves, right? Some loves and some smiley faces and some other stuff. Right. Ah, Golden Eyes turned up. All right, mate. How's it going? I was wondering where you was. But to be fair, you're a Sunday guy, you know. Where is a good place to buy a used motorbike? I would recommend King's, opposite Sugar on LK. His shop is on Soybecow. So if you can imagine walking down LK Metro and it's straight ahead of you by the pizza place on the right hand side. I bought my Aerox off him, no issues whatsoever. He let me take, he let me take 2 or 3 bikes out to try as long as I wanted. There was no issue with him. I rented a bike off him for a month when I was on holidays before. He didn't even look over. He looked over it quick. He said, "Yeah, no problem. Give me back my 1,000 baht or 4,000. I don't know. Whatever I had to give him, he gave back, and there was no trouble." When I went to rent the bike off him last January, I says, "How much is the bike to rent?" "Oh, it's high season, Steve. 6,000. I said, "What, a month?" I said, "I'll buy it." "Oh, give me 45,000 baht." He said, you can buy it. And he said, "If you want to sell it within a year, I'll give you 35,000 back for it." So I didn't think he would do it. I was gonna sell it when I bought the X Max, and I says to him, "How much will you buy my bike back off me?" And he said, "I'll give you 35,000 like I agreed." So he even remember the deal that he offered me a year ago, which I was pretty impressed with. So yeah, Kings, as you go down LK by the pizza place on the right hand side, just right opposite Sugar there. And there's also a health place there where you can get checked for HIV and syphilis and every other dirty disease that you managed to pick up here. Right, anyone else got anything? Anyone else got any other before I go? Because if you're not talking, I can't do it. I can't do anymore. Because I can talk for Wales. Believe me. No, that's it. Right. Oh, I'm going to stay on for an hour and a half, sorry. I got 5 minutes. Five minutes. Late to the chat. Hiya, Webby. Hiya, mate. How's it going? Everything all right? Hope you're enjoying the live stream. We had a guest we did, Steve Ackerman, right? Who's been very generous in donating some beer tokens for when you boys come out here. So there'll be a certain window that he obviously will give them to me. He's going to give me indefinite beer tokens, and I'll hand them out here. Or I just stay in Steve's place on my own for like a month and just drink myself to death there. Are you sticking to your monthly budget? There's budgets and there's budgets. Yeah, I'm doing. I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. You boys help me out, giving me kind donations, so that takes my budget up a little bit more. So I pay myself a wage, which I do. I pay myself a wage every month, and I make probably 80% of my money on my lives. My videos, yeah, I make a bit of money, 120 quid, four, 4,000 baht, 5,000 baht. Not not big money on YouTube. And yeah, I'm sticking. Thing is, right, what would you call a monthly budget? I call a monthly budget. You can spend so much every month, and if you spend that much every month, you'll never run out of money. I think that's a budget. Do I want to spend that? No. Now there's two of us. It's been two of us for 4 months. Obviously, my budget has gone up, but then I save on going out on a piss. I save on sitting in bars. I don't go to massage parlors anymore. I don't pay anymore. Not paying, but I don't pay. Like a pay as you go. I don't pay anymore. So it's got its pitfalls, it's got its positives, it's got its negatives. Then you got to put up with all the crap as well, of course, with it, which is not very nice. That's the benefits of having a girlfriend. Risks disease very low. Well, I'd say as long as, look, let's just not talk about it, but let's just talk about it in general, right? But as long as your partner is not playing about, and as long as you're not playing about, you can do whatever you want, unprotected, with no problems whatsoever. And I know you can turn around and say, oh yeah, but how could you trust that? How could you just... Look, it's the same back home there. Same back home. How could you trust anybody? Right? You know, how could you trust anyone whatsoever? I can't trust anyone. You might be able to talk for Wales, but it's a pity you didn't play for them last night. Who was on last night? I don't even know. Who was? Do you know? I don't know nothing what's going on in the world. Yeah. Who was playing last night? No idea who was playing. Good day, Welsh boy Webby. What year was your first time you went to Thailand? 2004, 2006, 2006, was it? No, that's not right. That's not right. 2012, is it? Something like that. 2012, 2013. It was when the rate was 55. And do you know what I laughed at today? No, I laughed the other night. I looked it up, right? I hear this a lot, right? I remember when and it was a guy, David, who was talking to me about it. That's how I looked it up. Right? He sent me the chart, right? I remember when we was getting 90 odds to the pound. Yeah, for a day, right? The chart went like that. It hit 90 and it zooped straight back down to 60 odd. So the good old days of 90 was for about 48 hours, right? Or 24 hours, whatever it was, a week or whatever. But it weren't long. So the good old days was a good old day. Cheaper pays to go in the long run and a lot less hassle. I'll say yes and no to that. All depends how active you are. I got a massive sex drive. I want it all time. So pays to go for me would cost me a fortune. It would cost me, if I went pays to go and I wanted as much as I'm getting there, 50,000 baht a month, 30,000 baht a month. If you look on online for what I'm getting, minimum would be 30,000 a month. Do you really want to sit there all day on your flipping Todd? I don't. Hi, Webby. How are you finding your condo? Would you recommend it for a 12-month contract? Yes, 100%. 100%. And I went in the other day. I said to him, how much do you sell that to me for? I said, we've had this conversation a few times. I said, how much would you sell it for? And this, I can never get my head around this, right? Never, ever, ever, right? Ever. So anybody living here, right? Please comment, right? Because this is absolute garbage, right? If you rent a condo in high season, you pay high season price for that condo, even though you sign a contract for 12 months. So you're in that condo exactly the same amount of time, exactly the same days and everything. If you rent a condo for 12 months in low season, you pay low season price. So my contract's up in November, and he said, you'll have to pay high season price. I said, I'm not paying no high season price. I'll back it off on holidays if I have to, right? No problem. I'll back it off on holidays, and I'll come back when it's low season. Do you? Oh, whoa. The contact number I got, right, for the agent here is now on the run from the police for pinching all our money. So do you want me to give her hers, Pete? Do you want me to give her a number? I can give her a number, no problem, right? But you won't be having any condo. So no, I ain't going down that road. One guy asked me, can I have a contact number? And I give her I give the number. He met that. She took him around the condo. He paid up, right? And he lost 6 months rent, right? And because he hadn't moved in, they only honoured him for 3 months because he hadn't moved in. So he said to me, look, Steve, it's not your fault. He said, I'm gutted. I said, you were gutted? I said, I ain't doing that again. I Webby, in Hewin for the last few nights. It's decent, but no Pattaya. Do you still do weekly bar crawls? I stopped them, mate, because I was getting bladdered. I wasn't paying any money and getting absolutely leathered. And I didn't think that was a wise choice. And while we're on the wise, that's my wise account. Anybody wants to send me any money, it was a buy. Not that I expect anyone to. Right? That's my wise. That's my wise account. What's your plan for staying healthy and not getting back into the situation you had with your clot? My clot was a one-off. No, that's a lie. My clot was not. It didn't happen because of my lifestyle. So if there's a risk, as like I'm taking blood thinners every day, I could drop down dead anytime. I could drop down dead now with a blood clot. So there's nothing I can do about, even if I didn't drink whatsoever, I could still have that blood clot. So I'm thinking, nothing I can do. Absolutely nothing I can do. I'm hoping she stops me from going to the bars, because if she's here, you know, she gets on my nerves. She does absolutely frying me. At least I'll stay in. So yeah, that's one thing. You know, that's it. I'm trying not to go out on a piss all the time, but at the end of the day, you know, it's hard. It's hard. Alcohol thins the blood anyway, mate. 100% it does, and that's probably why I didn't die last time, because I was drinking so much, right? They told me I should only drink 5 bottles of beer a week. So I'm sort off. I didn't want to do that. Why should I? I got a video coming out soon. I don't know if any of you have been to Robin Hood's. I went to Sunday lunch and I had my ears fringed. It's a good video. Oh, and I tell you what I had, boys. Cost me 500 baht. I had my back, sack, and crack shaved. Awesome. You must agree that living in Thailand is managing your health. Oh, right. You must agree that living in Thailand, I think that's supposed to be, is managing your alcohol intake. That is the key in it. You get bored of it, mind. Like I can murder a beer now, right? Can murder, but I ain't having a beer. I'm not having one. Drinking Coke, coffee, right? Jesus, no, right. Have you got health insurance? No, I have not got any health insurance whatsoever. None. Right? I'm gonna have to wait 2 years, right, before my insurance comes down. So I'm hoping I don't die in the next 2 years. Hello, buddy. Treco Bay tomorrow. Watch my video on Treco Bay. I got over 30,000 views on Treco Bay. It's a pretty good video. I done two. Do you think it's worth having regular blood tests in Pattaya? I believe a lot of people do. Yeah, a lot of people do have blood tests, especially when they go home. I tell you what I would say, boys, right? And I mean this, right? Everything I say is all tongue in cheek, but I mean this with all my heart. If you come into Pattaya for a holiday, get prep or pep, whatever it's called, before you go, right? Take that. I think you take it once a day, you won't catch the dreaded HIV, right? You cannot catch it. Even if you have fun with a girl that's got it, right? If I knew about that when I was coming on holidays, I would have taken it out every single time. Why risk that, right? I've risked my health on so many different levels, including that what I just said. If I knew about that, I'd be taking it, right? So anybody that is coming here, do yourself a favour and get that. I believe it's free on the NHS. If you say you go to Thailand, they give it to you free. So why would you not take it? And then you wouldn't need blood tests. Maybe I tell you what, maybe I'll have a blood test soon. Right? I'll go and test my blood. Steve, do you ever take your girl to the cinema? The major complex near Robin Hood, you pay 120 baht. On a Wednesday in Terminal 21, it's half price, right? And the amount of times I've said to her, let's go to the cinema, she says yes, and we don't go. I can't get out of bed, right? I've only been out of bed twice before 12 o'clock. So we always plan on going, and we never do. She just wants to stop for food all the time. When we went to the water park yesterday, first thing she said, so we got to the water park, where's the restaurant? I want food. I'm thinking, where do you want food before we come out? I'm hungry. Are you saying I can't eat? So I didn't say that. What I said was, why is that the only thing you think of? Everything's about food. That Robin Hood, right? Wednesday's the major complex. Jesus, is it? Cheers, mate. I'll have to go ahead. 70 baht. Jesus, that's good. The Robin Hood, the Sunday lunch here, right, was outstanding. It was bloody expensive, 399 baht, but it was outstanding. The food was stunning. Everything about the place was stunning. The girls that served it, stunning. They were gorgeous. You want to get yourself a girlfriend? Go ahead. It's a kick her out, right? Once she goes, because she won't be alone. Once she goes, I said that about 3 months ago. I'll be trying to get a girlfriend from Robin Hood. They clean, smell nice, and they come over and serve them, smell of perfume on them. That's what you want. So I'll be looking to go to the major Cineplex. 70 baht. Jesus. Is there any good films on now, Ed? I got this. I got the stick. Every single channel can think of on here. It's disgusting, isn't it? I said to her the other day, why don't you eat the same as me? She said, up to me. I said, that was up to me. I said, eat the same as what you'd eat if I wasn't paying. Eat. Eat what you eat when I'm not paying. When you are paying, all the same. Best Sunday lunch in John TM is Jimmy's. I'm not going to comment. Right? I have had Sunday lunch there. And at the end of the day, it's not 399 baht, is it? In Jimmy's. I can't remember how much it is, but it's not bad. I love cauliflower cheese. I love it. So I'm a bit biased. If I got cauliflower cheese on my plate, then I'm a happy man. You'll struggle to get rid of her. She leaves all the time. I won't struggle to get rid of her. If I went in and I said, "Oh, on your bike," she just go. Agree, some odd birds working in Robin Hood, but just as good as iRovers. Yeah. There's a girl in iRovers about 7-8 years ago. Jesus, I tried my damnedest, and I mean my damnedest, to take her out. She would not go. I bumped into her in Walker Street. She would not even start a drink with me. She wouldn't even talk to me. Tomorrow the new King Kong film is out. Oh, awesome. I might watch that. I'll go there. Yeah, I'll go cinema tomorrow. Sorry. Yeah, it's not a struggle to get rid of her. She would go if I just... Sounds like your bird smells of stale chang. Oh, she's... Well, listen. Right? I have to understand, right? Right? And I was telling my mate this, right, the other day, right? He said to me, "We'll just get rid of her." I said, "Oh, look." I said, "You've got to understand, right?" I said, "She's Thai. I'm from the UK. So that's going to be a problem." I said, "I'm 51. She's 24. That's going to be a problem." I said, "I can't speak Thai. She can speak a little bit of English. Not massive, but a little bit of English. Right? That's the problem." I said, "When we argue, a lot of things get lost in translation." I said, I'm a fiery git. She's a fiery git. So we both want our own way, right? Forget who pays, right? Forget all that. So I said, we're always going to get in a situation where, it's not going to work for the culture, and forget the money, because everyone says, "Oh, money. Forget the money. The culture, the age difference, the language barrier, the pair of us are fiery as hell, right? And we all want to win the argument. We'll do anything that we can to win the argument, right? Chris, I've talked this to death. I don't want that on my channel, right? If I told her now to come here and talk to you, she would. I don't want her on here, right? If you were saying it'll be better content if I put someone else on my channel, then go and watch another channel that someone's on it. And that's not being arrogant. I'm saying, if you don't want to watch me, which is Welsh Boy Webby, then that's fine, right? Or if you don't want to watch me unless I put someone else on my videos, then maybe you shouldn't be watching my channel, because my channel is about me, not about her or any other girl, any other side girl. I can make, I could get 20,000 views, easy. Get in a bikini, check it down a beach, I just film her all day long, right? Then my channel becomes about her, not about me. So then she may as well make her own YouTube channel, and it could all just perv over her, right? This is not a perverted. This is not a, well, I know it's just a suggestion, and I know that you're a new watcher, Chris, right? And I'm generally not having a go, but I've talked this to death, right? And I go, no doubt next week I'll have the same suggestion. I don't want that on my YouTube channel. I made a video yesterday about the water park. What an easy way to get millions of views. right? Or thousands of views, tens of thousands of views. What an easy way. You can just film it all day long. There's loads of women I could have filmed. I don't want to. I don't want to. My channel's about me. End of. And I say that because that's how I see it. Right? Right. Travel Welshman. Good to see a Welshman. Thanks, mate. How much paying her a day, mate, to stay with her? Really? Really? That's gone. A little bit of respect, John, mate. Right? I'm not being horrible. Right? A bit of respect. You got a wife back home? How much you pay her? You got a girlfriend back home? How much you pay her? If you're in a bar and I come on to you and said, how much you pay her? Totally disrespectful. And I don't think that you was trying to be disrespectful. I don't think he was. But it's very, very disrespectful. It's definitely worth everything having a Thai girlfriend. I agree with where we keep your family girlfriend off YouTube. I tell you something, right? I tell you something. I swear this is true. My daughter is going out with a guy who works doing YouTube. That's his job, right? He's got 1.5 million followers on TikTok, right? My daughter had a bust up with him about a year ago, and I was a nasty one, right? And they get on so well, right? They get on so well. She said to him, "You don't put me on any of your videos. Why? You don't put me on Facebook. Why?" And he said, "Because I don't want him to get abused and threatened." She said, "Why?" She said, "Because there's a lot of weird people out there." And I agree. Right? Well, you are, mate. You are, right? And you know, like, meet up for a drink in May. I'm from Kamala. Yeah, but mate, listen now. It don't matter where you're from, right? You since I've deleted one of your comments, and listen, I'm having a proper debate with it, right? I deleted one of your comments because if you think that it's not disrespectful or rude, I'm not being rude, pal. If you think that it's not rude, asking somebody how much they pay their girlfriends, and you think that's not rude, and you do it on social media, and you think that's not rude, right? That's mental. That's mental how you think that's not rude. I think it's real rude. I think it's real disrespectful. And I think it's none of your bloody business. Absolutely none of your business whatsoever. You can ask me how much my condo costs, I'll tell you. You can ask me how much my electric costs, I'll tell you. You can ask how much bar fines are, I'll tell you. But to personally ask me how much I pay my girlfriend, if you think that's not rude and that's not disrespectful, then you're on a completely different, then you're on at this moment in time, I don't want to moderate my channel, right? I think it's absolutely bonkers that you think that's not disrespectful. If I was sitting in a bar, right, and someone come up to me and said, "Oh, how much you paying her?" You were sitting next to me and we were having a drink, you'd think that was acceptable. You really, 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 right, think that's acceptable that somebody asks somebody how much they pay their girlfriend, and you genuinely don't think that's rude. Well, you're on a different planet to me. I think it's disgusting. I've come here for years and years, right? Probably 10 years, whatever it is. Right? I've been here loads of times. Right? I've lived here now for 14 months. I wouldn't dream of asking anybody, "Oh, how much you pay her?" That's mental. mental you even think that's not rude. Anyway, let's go on. Uh, what was Wales versus Poland result? I have no idea. Right? Sorry, mate, wasn't being rude. I'll be rude to her. Welsh boy, why don't you have moderators on your channel? At this moment in time, I think I can handle it myself, and I also think it's fun. It's fun. Like he hasn't upset me there, right? One bit. And like he says, I'll buy you a few beers in 7 weeks to apologise. And I would meet up with him and I'd have a chat with him and I would be nice as pie Joe. I just can't understand how you think that's not rude. I just think it's meant. I still can't get my head around how you think it's not rude. Just asking because I've had a few. Oh, mate, I had a few, right? I actually took one back to Wales, right? That was horrific, right? Sorry, wasn't me, right? He was being rude. You should block him like you did the last video a few months back. I blocked about 4 people off this channel because when I told them stop being rude, they just kept on, kept on, kept on. To be fair to this guy, I don't know him. He's actually apologized, right? He's actually apologized, and I think that's enough. If someone says something, right, and then you call them out, they apologize. That's fine. I wouldn't mind having a debate about it. I don't mind having a debate about anything, but I'm not going to tell you my personal life, man. Come on, man. I guess I'm caught. This is not like £1 for it actually does. I can stay on for a bit more, right? Because I'm trying to promote my other channel. WBW Live. Subscribe to that channel. And it's not about money because I lose money coming off this channel and going onto that channel, right? I'm going on it so we can talk open and frank about what the hell goes on here. And I can swear and we can have a proper debate about everything. And I've been on now really 2 hours. Right. So, right. So, without this guy, right, travel Welshman, I don't even know his name, right, but let's just say Welshman, right, taking over the channel, right. I'm not going to block him, not because he's Welsh, because he apologised. And I think that takes a lot as a true Welshman to apologise, right? But if I can read a couple of these messages out, right, and I'm always normally on top of them, right? Normally on top of it, right? Just to prove, like, listen, we'll have a debate about money, about girls and that now, right? But you go, one guy is saying, you're Webby. One is saying, it's none of your business. And then he says, top man, big fan of your channel. Great. That's why I'm not blocking him. Old Rogues Retreat, Brackenmark, best food around. It's not quite a comparable to asking a random in a bar in all fairness. Granted, it's still rude. It is, mate. The guy don't know me from Adam, right? So I totally disagree with him. If I was sitting with you in a bar and you turn around and said to me, because I'm a random, right? Because you don't know me from Adam, turn around and says to me in a bar, how much you pay for her, it's no different than asking me on you, right? You shouldn't ask me questions on you that you wouldn't ask me to my face, right? End of, right? Stop drinking pop, mate. It's really not good for you. It's not. It gives me heartburn, actually, right? Pop, not good for you. But I don't know why you want an old girlfriend in Thailand now. I think 25 to 45 is the best range. Mine's 24. I can tell you something. If I could go back in time, she'd be 40. Right? She'd be 40. Right? Do not hook up with a young girl. You've got nothing in common. It's no good for you. It just break an heart, right? And you'll be pissed off. Don't suppose any of you guys know the quickest route to travel from Wahin to Pattaya? Car. Cars are the fastest way, right? Some girls are now asking 9,000 baht. Boys are saying, I just said no, a girl asked 10,000 baht the other day. Crazy, crazy. Mark Saunders, boat taxi, mate. Yeah, boat taxi, probably 2,000, no. Yeah, 2,000 baht, 2,500 baht. Oh, starving hungry. We are going to go food early on. What is young? Say the number. Well, Steve, do you sell t-shirts? I can get you a t-shirt, 350 baht if you want one of these t-shirts, mate. And on the back, it's got that. And it's got lunch boy ready. And someone asked me just now why haven't I got a moderator? I had a brilliant moderator, and we become friends. And he was moderating my channel real well. And then for no reason whatsoever, he blocked me. And I have no idea. Just blocked me. The last thing I said was, we're all chatting, and having a chat and all that, and we were laughing and joking, and then he blocked me. And he's supposed to come out, yeah, I haven't seen him. Two cats travel, 100%. Where are you thinking of going, mate? 100%. In fact, I would really like to meet up with somebody that's got a girlfriend, because and I'm waiting for it, right? I'm waiting for it. She doesn't know anyone yet, right? She doesn't know Pattaya. She has a clue. She got no friends here whatsoever. She doesn't know anyone whatsoever. She's isolated here. And if I had a chance, like, do you know, she said to me the other day, I felt so sorry for her. I took it out. And she said to me, and boys, please take this. Please, please take this with the way that she said it. She said, I don't want to go out and meet old men all. She didn't say never. I don't want to go out and meet old men all the time. She said, you were all talking in English with each other, and I'm just sitting there as if I'm in a funeral. And that was her words. And I burst out laughing, and I said, yeah, I didn't actually take your feelings into consideration. I said, I do apologize. And now I go to my own. So yeah, I take it you live in here. I can meet up anytime, mate. Two cars travel. I can meet up anytime. Just say where. As long as it sells Falang food, we can go and have a nice meal together. No problem. I'd actually enjoy that. I've just turned 60. My girlfriend is 30 next month. Life is great. Life is great. Life's great for me. I messaged my mate the other day, which he laughed. He said, everything all right? I said, no. I'm on guts full, yeah. Right? I said, I'm on a guts full. And this really made me laugh. He said, why? What's wrong? I said, oh, my girlfriend. I said, she drive me around the bend. I said, I can't stick her. He said, that's it. He said, that's all you got to worry about in life. Is your 24-year-old girlfriend is driving around the bend. And I thought to myself, oh yeah, that's nothing to worry about, is it? If that's all I got to worry about, right? I have nothing to worry about. For dating, the lowest man should go half his age plus 7, so 50 would be 32, otherwise you're having nothing in common. Do you know, someone said that the other day to me, and I will totally agree with it. 100%, I totally agree with our rule, right? Used to be a ferry. That ferry's not there anymore. Does your girlfriend have a job? Good to have time apart during the days. Too much time spent together causes problems. We spoke about it yesterday. I offered her a job, right? Filming for me. right? I'll tell you some things about my life. I offered a job, right, filming for me. I said, I'll give you 300 baht every time you film, right? She said, oh, all right. I thought you'd be like nagging me to go out every day. Oh, no. I can't get out of bed. She got no interest in getting out of bed. She's the laziest girl I've ever met in my entire life. She filmed for me the other day, right? And she had the camera like that. I said, you're filming your feet, man. I said, hold the camera up like that. Right? She said, all right. So she was like, oh, no. Right? Next thing, she looks over or something. She was like, yes. Right? I'm talking, and the camera's over there. So what I done was I never said anything to her. And then when I got back home, I said, can I put that up on YouTube? She said, no. So I said, what do you want me to do with that? I said, what do you want me to do with that footage? She just looked at me and laughed. I said, well, I'm not paying you for that. I'm not giving you anything for that. So I've sacked her, right? She's sacked, right? She's no longer my cameraman. But I'm going to call her my cameraman. But she is not my cameraman. Anyway, let's get back to the reason I'm doing the Wednesdays, and I've been on for 2 hours now. It's like the old days, isn't it? Is please subscribe to WBW Live. It's my live channel where I do lives like this, but I talk more openly and more frank about what's going on in Thailand. The ones I'm doing on a Wednesday now are just for a bit of fun and a chat, and it just breaks up the week today. And I did have a lot of messages asking if I would do it. So I'm going to put the link by here, right, for that's my Wise account. If anybody wants to buy me a coffee, don't have to buy me anything. That's just if you want to get me a drink for giving my time. There's a link by here. Copy that, put that back. There's a link by here. Paste. There's a link there for buying me a coffee. So you've got 3 ways if you wanted to support my channel. One is a super chat, but just bear in mind they take 49% off me. Another one is just to pay it into my Wise account. Even if it's £1, it's up to you, right? Even if it's like £1 will buy me a drink, right? Or you got to buy me a coffee where you can buy 1, 2, 3, 4, or however many you want. Totally, like a guy said to me yesterday, a real nice guy. He bought me a drink actually. He said, I don't understand the content of, and he said, I love your channel. I said, oh, cheers. And I was talking to him for an hour. He said, I really don't understand why people would want to buy anyone a drink. I said, well, you just bought me one. He said, oh, yeah, I know. He said, but when you're doing a live, he said, why would anyone want to buy you a beer? And I said, they do it out of supporting me because they know I give my time up. He said, yeah, but you must earn a fortune on YouTube. I said, I've earned £1.10 or £1.12, I said, this month alone. So I said, I don't do it for money. I don't do YouTube for money. I do it I enjoy it. And I said, I do it because I like helping people that are moving out here, or especially newbies who are on holidays. And he said, yeah, I know, but you still haven't explained to me. I said, well, I'll tell you this, I said, right? I said, if I spend 2 hours in front of a camera and I give information, I said, what a lot of people don't see or don't understand is these people then will message me on a private message. I'll say, can you help me out with a visa, or can you help me out with this, or can you give me advice on this? I said, and I meet up with possibly 90% of them, and I actually take her to the visa shop, and I'll spend a couple of hours with them. I don't charge. I do it because I want to help. I want to help someone. And then after they got their visa, I said 99% of them will say, oh, do you want to have a couple of beers in a bar? And I said, I'll have 1 or 2 beers, and then I go home. I said, I don't offer nothing. So I said, and some people like what I do, I give good advice, and they would send me £2 or £3 or whatever it is. And I said, that's why. I said, no, I said, I've never asked anybody for money in my life. What I do with this is I say, if anybody wants to support my channel by buying me a drink, there is the options. But I also say, I don't care if nobody buys me a drink. Now, if I cared about, if I was only doing this for money, I wouldn't still be on for 2 hours and 6 minutes, would I? I'll stay on for 2 hours and 6 minutes because she's in bed and I don't want to speak to her. That's the reason. And it's 10 o'clock and I'm going for food soon. Mark, I think I'll book hotel in John GM for Songkran. Central Pattaya will be crazy. You'll have a guts full. You'll have a guts full in Pattaya and Songkran. Some of those girls will stay in bed on TikTok all day if you let them. My God, we had a massive argument last week, right? I said to her, I don't care what you watch on that phone, right? But I said, you're on TikTok till 4 o'clock in the morning. I said, why you don't watch it in the afternoon? She said, up to me. I said, it's up to you, is it? I said, no problem. Well, the following day, I got up. She was in bed till God knows how long. I got up and I pissed off out for the day. Went for food, went with the boys, done a lot of stuff. I came back. It was around almost 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon. She was sitting there. She said, where you been? I said, I've been out all day. She said, what about me? I said, if we get off our TikTok at a reasonable time, I went to bed, right, when you're supposed to. I said, like 1 o'clock in the morning. I said, it'll be fine. But you just want to stay in bed all day. She said, it's too hot. I said, well, can I stay up all night watching TikTok? And then I had the old, you hussy head, you're 51, you old man, are you only 24? A young girl, right? I want to watch TikTok. I said, no one's arguing about the TikTok. I'm arguing about, stop watching it until 4 o'clock in the morning. I can move it up here. There's one in the fridge. Nothing in the kitchen. Right. Most Thai girls are really lazy, like they are back. So she's unbelievable. She's easier 1,000 girls. Yeah. She's the laziest I've ever met in my life. Without shadow of a doubt. She's the laziest girl I've ever met in my life. I bet it cost you more to sack her. And I didn't give her redundancy payment. She was, as far as I was concerned, she was on trial, right? Afternoon, maybe you were okay and still living the Thai dream. Well, you've got to look at it as, and someone commented earlier on about this, right? And it's so true. It is. It's so true, right? Like a guy said, oh, you're looking a bit down and depressed. And another guy turned around and he said, and he is spot on. He turned around and said, look, you can't be happy all the time, man. How many times do I say about these YouTubers going against, oh my God, what an amazing day. Oh my God. And I always abuse them and take the piss out of them. Well, you cannot be happy all the time. And I'm going to do a video in the next couple of days. I'll be sitting upstairs on the roof and I'm going to chat about what's going on here. Everything. They seem to do really well. Seem to get like 15,000 views. I go to my balcony there, talk bollocks for 10 minutes. I get paid about 15 quid, right, or 20 quid. I go out all day and make a video in the blazing heat, and I get paid about 3 quid because that's all you get, right? That's all you get. That's all you get for these videos. Just reading your comments, I see that you are now. I see you are now young, well, kind of free and single. Fair play, mate. Well, I'm not free and single. She's an heir. She's an heir. It's just the suitcase is there. She said, I go. I'm going in. Right. I guess she hasn't nowhere to go. Right. Going to be there for April. Looking forward to it. My first Songkran. You will love it. And then after about a day, you rate it. Because, you see on the things like, we're all squirting water and it's all lovely and fresh and clean and beautiful. And you better put your head down the toilet because most of it stinks. And wear a pair of glasses, wraparounds. I may do a YouTube. If you come here for Songkran, get prepared. And I'll show you like t-shirts and all I bought. Wraparound glasses, waterproofs. I broke my phone last year, right? Oh, do you know, Chris, that's funny because I told her the other day that she said she felt someone was touching her. She's in bed. But yes, me. Right? If she starts getting arsey and arsey, tell her you've seen a ghost in your room. Ties that they are petrified of ghosts. Or order a taxi then. Songkran is shit after 2 or 3 hours. I agree with you, Sean. Songkran is better than the villages, I've been told that. They milk you like hell here. Glasses and earplugs, the water is rank. The only thing that made me laugh here was the last day of Songkran, where someone brought out a water cannon, right? Like the water cannon was huge. It was like something that you have in a flipping riot. Spot on, mate. They lie in bed all day and sleep because they're awake all night on their phones. I have no idea why she's awake all night. Songkran in Pattaya is crap. That's why we go to the village. Totally different and so enjoyable. Does the water fighting end at night? I hear that. It's supposed to end at 6 o'clock, right? Some of these bars are going on to 3 o'clock in the morning. Walking down the street, bang, soaking wet. You go for food, bang, you're soaking wet, right? That becomes a joke in the end. Becomes absolutely monotonous as hell. I'll be out in Pattaya later in the year for 2 or 3 months, made redundant. As long as you're not going to waste your redundancy money, mate, happy days. Happy days. Right, boys, I've been on now for 2 hours and 15 minutes. So I think that's enough. I think I've spoke to enough, right? So, love your channel, send a beer, but stupid old fart didn't think I put my name, buy you a beer in real life in September. I'll have a look now. It should go ching. Should. There it goes. Did you hear it then? And ching. Really appreciate it, mate. There we are. Hope to meet you one day on my travels. Thank you very much, mate. Appreciate you bought me a drink. It does mean a lot. It really means a lot to me, actually, and it does help. It does help with me out here. Right? I'm not going to lie. And it's so nice. Like Mark says, I love your channel. Send a beer, but stupid old fart didn't think I put my name in it. Buy you a beer in real life in September. Thanks very much. I'll definitely meet you in September because I'll still be here. After 3 or 4 days, I need a break from the girl. Good to be alone sometimes. I wish I was alone. I don't like being alone in the night. I wish she'd bag it off all day and return about 11 o'clock. Give me a good sorted out and then piss off to bed about 12 o'clock and then go sleep at 12 o'clock. Redundant now, mate. Wouldn't be wasting the time. We'll chill for a few months. Happy days. Take care, Webby. Have a great night. I tell you what's going to happen tonight. I'm going to wake up Lazy Cow up and go and get her some food. I'll bring it back. I'll tell her we're having food and go to bed. She will be wide awake and will be on her TikTok until 4 o'clock in the morning, laughing her head off. Right? I say, get to sleep. And she says, up to me. I say, good night. Good night. And on that note, good night. And I hope you had a good Wednesday, boys. And I shall see you all Sunday, which is Easter. So you're all telling me I didn't know it was Easter. Right? So give me a thumbs up before you go, boys. Right? Give me a like on the thing. And I shall see you all on Sunday on my other channel, WBW Live. So take care, boys, and I see you all on the weekend. All right, go on, I give you some love. This is better. Right, come on, let's all love each other. Right, there we are. And I do see that a lot of you are watching on both channels now. So cheers, boys. Bye. Bye for now.